Okay, let's get started on day 3 of Advent of Code 2024. Um, we're gonna try to do both today if we got the time. Spent 40 minutes yesterday on day 2. It was too difficult for my liking, so probably won't happen. Well, why not? Let's be optimistic here. Anyway, day 3 question right here, and I've read through it. And the all it wants us to do is multiply two numbers. However, we can have um, string patterns that do not actually say it in the correct format. So if we look at this example here, multiply 2, 4 is perfectly valid, so that we can multiply that. However, this we won't multiply because it says multiply, but it's not parenthesis, it's square brackets. There was another one somewhere around here, but that's completely valid, and that's completely valid, even though they're in the same place. And all we have to do is multiply all of these numbers together, and then just add them up, and then return the query. This is the input string right here. So let's copy it, go into VS Code. We haven't even made the third folder here. What have we done? Um, let's create a number 3. And in here, we will create our main.go. And we will also create our input file dot txt. Save it. Uh-oh. And not copy that. So, okay. Oh, let's copy that. I think it's the same thing. Went sideways instead of go in, wherever we want, save that main.go, package main. Look at me remembering to put package main in. Can you see that? Let's zoom in a bit. Let's create the function main. Mhm. We're gonna read from the file and convert it into a string. We did create a, I don't think we need to use that. We created yesterday. If you remember, we did read file line by line, but in this case, this might not matter. Yesterday's, and let me open today's. Yeah, it might not matter in this case because it's the whole file, not just the line. Now maybe I should create a read in here, but it'll be very similar. So read from file, and we'll give it a file path, say it's about string, and it will, what will it return? I have no idea. Let's see. We're gonna copy that. Let's go that. File error, return nil. So, this gave it the same as before. Um, um, we get, I don't know where I get that from. I think it's Java that uses the syntax, maybe C. Let me have my quick noodles. This thinking making me hungry. Anyway, we got our file in the error. We don't need to scan it. Well, I think there's a read file, isn't there? For I think you can just use a read file up here from the OS instead of having to OS read file function in OS instead of having to open it and then read it line by line. Used to read the contents of a file into memory, reads the entire file and prints it as byte slice. Um, let's say if it returns as a string, Then what does it mean? So we can still use create a file, or we can just convert it into a string and then return it. Okay. Yeah, that's really because we don't list that. Mm. So what we will do, we just instead of opening this file, we just say delete the file, and then we will return string of our data. It will be our data, and if we just read from files, so file, so we pull that data and yeah, doesn't like this. Does it use new as string added in return? Can I say all more? I don't know. Okay. Return an empty string. Good job. Hopefully that works. And we also need to import our lovely FMT package and also our user slash util function. I'm going to assume it's the name of the actual function, which is read from file. Oh man, second. Data error is going to be our util store 8.5. What's the file we're going to give it? Input file.txt. Oh, that's the way you meant to import it, not util slash, but mm, oh yeah, so we got the package utils from admin port. Mm. Okay, got the data and the error. If error, I keep forgetting it doesn't meet when it's not equal to nil, and then we return error a third while file. That doesn't work. Like that. What the hell, man? Cannot on type string constantly but okay. Oh man, let me just figure this out. Thank you for so tuning. Keep it out. Maybe time to change myself. Okay, let me ping the data just to see that it's working. But probably there is an issue, like there always is. I run, CD into 3 and we run into 12. The classic problems. while we're reading that list. Why is it talking about bun then? Yes, I think bun. Mm, okay, go, run. Oh, yes. So we're getting the string. And after reading the problem, my idea is to try and use regex, but I've never done regex before. My eating and drinking is finished now. We can get on with the problem. But anyway, I barely looked at regex. Okay, I was tinkering with some NLP the other day, and I learned there's a slash D plus, there's a slash S, and some square brackets. That's all I know for regex. So again, today's gonna be that day where I'm gonna be searching more than doing anything. But we will see. Let me copy a chunk of text here. And before I actually start doing anything on it, what I want to do is go up here and say regex online, something like that. Should come up. That since we're using Go, let's say go there, and this is our example. It's not the whole file, right? So what do we want? We want the multiply, then matching. What's matching? That. Uh, what? Oh no. One yes, because we want to split with that. Yes. We want some digits. Ooh, this is nice. And the comma. Then some more digits. Is that what we want? Skip that. No. Multiply versus calculate between the distance. Slash notice the count for that. Slash notice the digit. Plus notice the different. You know what? Usually it does not match the subject string. What if it, like I said, it starts look with like square brackets on there. The thing is, I don't really know what each of these functions really do. But I know what like slash D does. They don't listen to me. But anyway, I know it gets all the digits, but I don't know why it doesn't really when I do all of them together. So when I do that, it's fine. And even if I don't have the square brackets, that is fine. Mm, However, it doesn't. So when I do a comma, it still works. Oh, no, it still works. Plus D. Oh, it was just. Oh no. I think it was just not matching it because I put a space in between, right? Now that should get all of it. I think we're good here. I think we are very good here. Let me see it. But how do you do regex in Go though? That I have no idea. So how do you do regex in Go? Regex in Golang. Always use the resx package. Okay. So we'll input resx. Start with uh, passing the data with the pattern. What was our pattern? Let's just say pattern is going to be, I think it was, let me try to remember it, right? So we had multiply, I mean, get away, put in JavaScript, and then you put that, and then you type the regex in. Multiply brackets plus D plus, comma, plus, plus that, and then one more, okay, No, there's a single I get the expected run on that. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's read our Golang expression examples. Once this ABC, the function dot metrics dot match. So it doesn't need that I guess. Or school metrics. So we've got the pattern. The 50 dot print and metrics dot match. I want to match, but I don't think so. Compile match. Minimum data without find all. I think that's the way around. We will risk of most. Finding data using resist becomes easy after we know how to use it. When is it doing the most compile? We said that find out how to readiness. What does that mean? Let's ask TPT what that means. Does this mean the TPT is good for learning, as long as you don't use it to get the answers. Then it is so bad. Defines a regular expression in Go using res. Oh, that's the. Oh, okay. Oh, that's just our expression in Notepad. So we compile it into that expression and then finding it in that. But I'm guessing what I want is a list of all the values, right? So we res dot let's see how the pattern. And then what we will say read dot find all and what was it? And then we give the like that read dot find all index. It's a necessary find index. What the hell is this? Those two. Still going on. Not enough arguments in about you find have five, but we need one five and integer. It's the integer that starts with minus one. Yeah, I think if we do minus one, it's the whole string instead of the one. If I'm going to guess. Okay, let's just call this expected values. That and then instead of printing the data, we'll print the expected values. Let's see. Oh, nice. Empty string. It means a but in integer. I guess. Authenticated and five of the data. Uh-oh. This is just convert everything into like a byte and of digits. Try something else then. I don't like this final. But I'm pretty sure that's the one that actually gives you a list of. It is time we used to split the string into slices of string. This is example. That's its most power. A of split. It got everything that doesn't have it. That's not what we want. So byte. Okay. Anyway, that's what we get. A dot find all byte that and then minus one. What do you land on that? Unless our must unless our expression is wrong. I think we have to give it like a global, when it automatically give it global. Just thinking something. Okay. So even for extracted values, we're getting some data now, right? Does that mean what was it typing before? I had said uh, used to that before. Yep. But still, we are getting the actual values here instead of getting the results. So what is ran one? I'm doing the exact same thing. Segment. Just one. What is dot actually? I used to use dot quite a lot. Okay. Unless I think I can't contact this much. Anyway, so what I want is this. Better post. This one's final index. This one's just final percent use since then. So that's just, I think, separating my line percent q. Maybe just showing it up. It is a statement. I wanted to do. Anyway, that's the run. I feel like I'm doing the same thing, but it is not must compile the pattern and get it in form of byte data. Oh, why can't it just work? No, that's good. Find all byte of that. No, that's right. I mean to run it once more. And then actually let's examine the data. So I'm getting lists within n lists instead of getting did I want a single list with a bunch of items, right? Yes. However, this is giving me an array of arrays. Byte. See what GPT has to say about that expression. Just the expression, not the answer. Using the resist package in to extract all matches of a pattern from a given data. So let's break it down. To be honest, maybe it'll break down the actual final code, and that's what I need. Compiles the regular expression pattern. So that is the must compile. Oh man, why is it so slow? Currently, we can use a final string function. Let's see. That means I don't have to give it the 5 data. Then we'll get string data back as well. Hopefully this will work, but who knows? Okay, okay. I think we got it. Looks like so. See, what I want to do now, I don't know if it can be done directly to regex. Since we got all of these values, why don't we extract only the numbers from those values, right? Yes. I think I'll just loop through them actually. Slash D. Yes. The comment. So 323, 598, 997. That is fine actually. Sort of. Actually, I'm gonna have to look through them either way. So what I will do is set for range of our expected values. So that is multiply blah blah blah, and then I'm going to run another regex expression pattern equals to slash s, and then I'll do another loop as expression dot find all, and then just need these bytes again, because all I'll have is a single string there. Something like that. So all I need is just the date. Let's actually get the string. No, yes. We need to must compile that. That's very what I'm missing. So let's say must compile to that pattern, and then we will create let's call it numbers to multiply equals to um, a string this is going to be final string. We'll pass in our one. Putting I'm missing something there. Let's go process. We got our numbers to multiply. I made some function. I don't know if this is going to work. I've never tried it, but string array to int. So what it does is takes an integer, it takes in a array of strings and then just returns back the same array but with numbers. String array to int. Say equals int. And what we're going to pass is the numbers to multiply. Yeah, that one as well. Um, okay, so total set to zero here, and then what we do is total plus equals to zero times n squared. Let's see. It's actually good. This will be the smoothest one that we have. But I doubt it's never right on the first try. Uh, oh my god. This is probably the smoothest one I've had since we started. I think we're learning here. We're learning. And regex coming into hand. That is great. Let's look at part two quickly, and then I'll decide if we gonna continue or not. Hmm. I looked at it. Seems a little bit complex, which I don't mind doing. But you don't want to see me for another at least half an hour for minimum going through this, is it? I'll have a quick look, and if we get something, I might make it a separate video instead of just combining this into one and making it like I don't know, an hour and a half. You don't want to see me do that. But anyway, that this was a smooth one. At least like for me, it's half an hour either way it took us, but it was a good one. So I'll see you tomorrow or on the second part. We don't know.